so she must still be in her body. It's not too late. That boy back there doesn't have to go through the pain of losing his mother, not when I possess the power to save her. I take another step toward her. "Don't come any closer, Kai," Grim warns with weariness, like a teacher who's told his student one too many times to keep their hands in the confines of their own workspace. "Why?" I ask, and my voice is tired too. Tired of asking why any of us have to be torn from the people we love. Tired of never getting an answer. He raises his scepter, reminding me that he has a job to do. The diamond-shaped tip of the scepter burns orange like a flame, a sign that he's only moments away from sealing her death. "If you want to help people, then help only the ones you've been assigned to. You wouldn't want to lose that privilege again, would you?" My gaze returns to the woman, a heaviness settling over me. The boy's life may have been spared, but if Grim takes his mother, he'll be left with wounds that will never fully heal. Wounds like mine. Grim is right, though. I know the consequence of working outside of my jurisdiction, and if I want to keep helping people at all, I can't cross that line again. Despite the paramedics' efforts, the woman's soul rises and leaves her body like cotton pulled from a withered bowl. When Jarek hovers the glowing specter over her lifeless body, I have to turn away. And when I hear her voice asking why she has to leave her son, I can't stay any longer. I quicken away to the only place where I can put this tragedy out of my mind. It's raining where I stand in front of Avery's house, but my clothes and hair are dry. If I could feel the air, it would be heavy and humid. If I could inhale, I would smell soil and damp foliage, like the vineyard in Marquette, when the black earth soaked up the rain and the leaves were beaded with dew. Summer scents I always took for granted when I was alive. I shouldn't enter her house. There are all kinds of rules and boundaries when it comes to people's sanctuaries. But tonight, the need to be near her is stronger than ever. I've been in the rain far too long, and she's my only pavilion. If I can glimpse her face, maybe I can forget about the woman who died tonight. My hands are heavy with unused power, and my heart is a dead weight in my chest. I don't bother with the front door. Doors are for people who can open them, for hands that have substance and can grasp a doorknob. So I walk through the wall next to the front door. It pulls on me a bit, like walking through a turnstile in a subway station, and then I'm in her living room. The house is dark, save for one rectangle of light falling from a doorway in the hall. I drift down the hallway, passing an empty bedroom and then an office lit by the glow of a computer monitor. Her mom is asleep in front of the computer, half sitting, half sprawled across the desk. At the end of the hall, I find Avery's room. Strewn on her floor are her Converse All-Stars, clothes, and a marine science book, open with the spine up. Her laptop balances precariously on the edge of the bed, ready to be accidentally kicked off. Her blankets are in disarray, a sea of restless waves. She's curled beneath them like a crumpled paper boat, all folds and sharp edges. Her hair is splayed around her head, pale gold in the night light blooming behind her bed. Even without crossing the threshold, the heaviness inside me lifts a bit. I don't know why, but when Avery's near, I'm more at ease. Maybe because she's the last person I came in contact with before my death. Maybe because I know she thinks about me when few others in this world do. She cares about me, and she doesn't even know my name. Her alarm clock reads 2:30 in the morning, so I flinch when she sits up and flings a spiral notebook at the wall. She heaves a discouraged sigh, then falls back into bed, curling on her side. I hesitate for a minute in her doorway, wondering what's up, wishing I could just ask. Maybe her ex-boyfriend is being a jerk again, or maybe she's upset about her parents' split, or her mom's ups and downs. She starts crying, so I toss the rules aside and come in, circling her bed so I can see her face. Her eyes are shining with tears, and she's got one hand wrapped around her forearm, her nails digging into her skin. It drives me crazy when she does that. I want to wrench her hand away and smooth out the moon-shaped marks her nails have made. I try, but she sifts through my hand like fine sand. As I pass my hand through her arm, I taste her pain. Not the reasons behind it, just the feeling, like sinking, drowning, a feeling I'm all too familiar with. It makes me want to go to her ex-boyfriend's house and yank him out of bed and slam him against the wall for breaking her.